I just thought I'd do a short video on my coal-fired engine. I've not done one in several months. To be honest, it's been on the back burner and it's been in pieces from a previous dismantling. And I've seen some nice examples recently of finished coal-fired engines, so I thought I'd get it assembled together. I'm doing some things differently this time, so I thought I'd just do a quick video just to show what it is. First of all, ignore the blanking plugs here because I'm about to get the boiler tested in a couple of weeks, so I've made them this weekend. The first thing I've done differently is this will be the sight glass here. So before, if you look at previous videos, it wasn't this assembly. I thought I'd make it a bit more substantial because the glass easily broke, and it did come out of the bush here, but I think that was part of the problem. It was that bit too close to the side of the boiler, so I've got it coming off the steam turret at the top. This will be neatened up. That blanking plug's a bit rough at the moment just for the test. And for those that are a bit more knowledgeable with these things, you'll realise that it is below the crown. So all I'm going to do is just paint black the lower part of the sight glass, and that won't be any problems. Again, comparing from previous videos, the steam to the cylinders and blower pipe went through these. These are going to be blanked off. Again, lesson learnt really from the boiler design. Anytime that I wanted to dismantle the engine, it was a right pain because all of the kind of nuts in here you see, and it's very difficult to do them inside the smoke box. So I decided to have them come in externally. To go along and underneath, you see. So one of the connections there, so it's all can be dismantled at this end, and it can be easily maintained and dismantled if needed. So hopefully, I mean, I realise these aren't going to be superheated by going through the boiler, but I think it's a trial and error thing, so I'll see how it goes. Again, something that's new is this here. This is going to be the bypass manifold, if you like. And it will be actually bolted down. I've done a separate bolt there, so that it will be bolted down to the foot plate in the end. But essentially this comes from the axle pump into it. That will be going to the clack, which will be there. And this will be going to the tender. I've decided to go back with the tender, although it won't run in my actual railway. I think I'd rather have a tender rather than a saddle tank, which was a previous version of this engine as well. So that will be going the tender. I suppose I wanted to, I could have it going to a saddle tank or to the side tank, but either way this will be where I can control the bypass valve. This valve isn't absolutely necessary because this will be going to the clack, but if I ever wanted to clean the axle pump, or if I just want to make sure it's working, for example, with enough pressure, I could just close both of them off and the engine should stop with the kind of the pressure built up in the axle pump. But likewise, if I ever want to clean it and flush through some vinegar or something like that, I can close that valve off there, knowing it's definitely not going to be going into the boiler at all, and it will just literally cycle through. So hopefully I shouldn't have to use that, but it's there if I ever needed it, because again, sometimes when I was running it and the water was dropping, I was questioning whether the axle pump was pumping, so that will be just a little way for me to test it. I've also decided to take off the safety valve from the top manifold here as well. Pump is going to be the valve for the hand pump, the kind of spray bottle if you like, and that'll be underneath there. So there'll be a dummy safety valve cover there, but again, it just makes things that little bit more accessible. In the next few weeks I should be hoping to finish it, and I'll be doing a video of it in Steam and of the final article.